Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? Here we are, the last Sunday of November. We're fixing to have a simple Sunday luncheon today. I'm going to whip up some ham salad for some sandwiches and some pasta salad. So we're going to have ham salad sandwiches with a little bit of pasta salad. Keep it simple. We've had a rich, full week of eating a lot of stuff. And so today I just wanted that pasta salad I've been craving. And Mama said, well, let's just have that and have it simple. So give me just a second. I'm going to get everything together for that ham salad. And we've got the pasta salad going, and or the pasta going for the pasta salad, and we'll whip it up. It won't take long today. And we'll have a simple Southern Sunday luncheon. Y'all hang on. Okay, so I've got my stuff together. And I'm just going to dice up some celery here. And I am doing this the old-fashioned cutting board knife technique because I want to control it, and I've got some more stuff to mix. I'm going to mix it in the power chopper, or the Power Chef, the original, because it's on sale this month for $55, or as long as it lasts. It's part of the Black Friday sale. But anyhow, I'm just doing this the old-fashioned split it, chop it. Now, when I chop celery, I don't string it. The only time I really string celery is if I'm going to cut it up and use it for a party or something and serve it stuffed. That's the only time I really worry about stringing it. Because if you chop it, those strings are small. They don't come off like they do when you bite into it. So that's just me. Mama, do you string celery?
Most of the time.
For even chopping?
Not if I'm going to chop it real fine, maybe I don't.
Do you? Or do you not?
I don't, most of the time.
But she says she don't. So that's probably where I got that from. But I want this to maintain its size because I wanted that crunch. Now, the only reason I'm putting ham in this ham salad today is because we got it. I know what I said. That wasn't one of my usual mistakes. Because, I always say stuff I don't mean. Most of the time, we make bologna salad. And we just use bologna. And everybody swears it's ham salad. But we had just a little bit of leftover ham from Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it in here. And make it into that. And then I'm going to add some bologna to it. Yep, bologna. Believe it or not, bologna salad fools most people. And you have probably eaten bologna salad even if you don't know you have. Most people think that it's ham salad. And even when you tell them, no, that's not ham salad, that's bologna. No, it's bologna. But anyway, I'm using a little ham today and bologna. And I guarantee you won't be able to tell the difference. And this is just going to be a quick little sandwich. And I've got my garden rotini with the tricolored pasta over there cooking. And it'll be done in just a few minutes. You only want it to boil about 8 minutes. Maggie, what are you talking about? Maggie must hear something because she's been a little barky today. She don't ever bark. She's roaming around. So I want my celery to maintain that integrity right there. But I'm going to use this board. Now this is the clear. This is the original Power Chef. It's on sale. You'll find it under the Black Friday sales, I think. I don't know if they changed the name or not because it was pre-Black Friday sales. I'll have to check on that. This is a little housing that comes on it to keep you from cutting yourself because these little blades are sharp. They are sharp. Just going to go ahead and put it in there. Get it ready. And then this is the ham. We just had a little bit left. And I'm going to throw it in here. And chop it up a little bit. The ham was good for Thanksgiving. My aunt made it. Great ham. I've trimmed some of the fat off. And just going to chunk this up. So it won't get hung up on the blade. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Let me tilt you down just a little bit more. So I'm just going to simply chunk this ham up. I'm going to run it through there a couple of times and let it get chopped up into all that goodness there. You see, I'm just cutting it enough to get it in there. Really. So, can y'all see? Making sure y'all can see. So I'm going to go ahead and put the blade in first, putting these pieces of ham in there just like this. Just like this, everybody in the party. Now I've got my cuff and my housing pull string here. There's not a lot of difference in the new one, the Supersonic. They have done some upgrades in the rope is white and the blades are turned a little different, they told me. But as far as actually the workings of it, it works the same. It does the same job. I use it the same.
Got it.
Now what I've done to it. I think I've got...
It's off of the little centerpiece.
Yeah. Make sure I had the right one, because they did change that part. The old one had the hole in the top, and the original had the hole in the top, and the new ones have a more of a there's not a hole. It kind of goes up in there. This one works the opposite. So I'm just going to chop this up. Sorry, don't have it on there right. I'm going to chop the ham up, and then I'm going to add the other ingredients because I don't want them. I think what it is my ham had a piece. Had a piece get caught there. So that's good. I'm not going to re-chop. I'm not going to chop that anymore. Now I've got this bologna here, and I'm going to dice it up and put it in there also. Don't want to over chop it because you don't want it to be mush. You want it to be just right. Just going to dice this up the same exact way. Just like that. Okay. I'm going to make sure I got my other ingredients out, and I'm going to go over here and check on this pasta. Mama, you care to stir that pasta? Let me see if it's al dente. We'll be right back as soon as this pasta says it's ready too, because I'm doing two things at one time. Of course. Hold on. Pasta's perfect. It's been in there 8 minutes. It don't take long for pasta to get al dente for a salad. You don't want it to be mushy or anything like that. You want it to be just right. Give that another crank or two. See, that's the original ham I put in there. Look, you ain't getting no finer than that. Now, hold on just a second. I'm going to add my bologna. Nope. You're not going to be able to tell, even if I didn't use the ham. The bologna tastes just like ham salad. I learned that myself because I went to a get-together and I love the ham salad. And I said, that is the best ham salad. And they said, there's no ham in that salad. I said, well, what is it? And they said, it's just bologna. I said, bologna? Didn't taste like bologna. Well, that's what it is, they said. So you have learned the same way I did. We made this before, and it's very good. And it's a crowd pleaser. Well, it pleases our crowds. Now look there. That's all nicely. Look, ham, bologna, all together, you never would know the difference. So, I'm going to keep in the chopper, and I'm going to put, oh, you might ought to give me a, I've got some right here.
You got some? I didn't know you had it already.
Thank you, ma'am. You're just too good to me, Mama. Thank you for the warm-up.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. You might want to hand me, let me get a measure. I know y'all want to know some measurements, won't you?
Your cup yet on the other side of your stuff.
I know. I had it a while ago. I've been drinking on it. This is 1/4 cup of pickle relish And that's what I'm going to put in there. Juice, little juice, and relish. 1/4 cup. Might need more. Mama, you want more pickle relish than that?
Well, just wait till you get it stirred up. I guess not gonna do it.
Mama says, let me judge it at a later time when I have tasted it. And for the sake of measuring, this is, well, it's on the inside here. Let me. This is 4. This is up to 4. But what is that, cups?
Cups, I think.
4 cups of ham and bologna together. 1/4 cup of pickle relish. And that's 1/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. We're using Hellman's today, because that's what we have. I've got to get to the big store and get some Dukes. But Hellman's is good. I mean, I like Hellman's fine. And I'm going to put 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Mama, do you want to venture into some Dijon mustard, or do you want just plain mustard? I didn't get it out like I was going to let you decide.
Oh,
Just get out. Whatever you want, Mama. Surprise me.
mustard. Just explain if I eat it.
If I eat it, you eat it, fix it however you want to. But if I'm going to eat it, I want some plain.
Yeah, you can put yours on the sandwich and doctor it up stronger.
No, I'm not going to put any more, Mama. This will be good, right?
Don't need much mustard.
No, it don't. But it does need. I'm going to call it a kick of mustard, a dash of mustard, a dime-sized glob of mustard. Whatever you prefer to call it will be fine.
I would clean that off the top of that. So.
Yeah, I know. I just seen that, Mama. It just happened. This is one of the changes they made. Is they took care of this little hole here, and
Get
they
your
made it
paper
solid.
towel right there and wipe it off.
They made that little hole solid because people like me, we tend to be messy and get spatula fell. We get this food down in there, so they said let's fix that. So the supersonic doesn't have that one little part, but this don't happen every time. And sometimes if you're careful, you can be careful and it don't happen at all. But it does wash. I mean, I've got it in there plenty of times and it washes every time. So now let's just give this a mix. Mix it all in there. You pulse it down so you are mixing as you go. Now, Mama, I think that needs a little bit more mayonnaise for me.
Yeah, probably will.
Y'all think so? Yeah, I think I will. So I put in 1/2 cup.
What you need in this?
No, ma'am. Well, I'm going to for the pasta.
Oh.
So let's try what 3/4 cups does. It needs a little bit more. I've never really measured when I make this, and this is a good healthy 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. And see, that time I didn't get it down in the little hole at the top. I couldn't have done that in a million years. If I had tried, we could have sat here all day and said, can John make that mayonnaise glob into that? No, he could not. It'd been like, oh, okay. Don't brag too soon, folks. That's what I did. Got all bragging and telling you, I didn't get it in there this time. Oh, the struggle's real. So now let's sit this in there. This whole thing's going to be a blooper reel. Folks, we tell you all the time, it's real life. Now you believe it, don't you? So there it is, and that's about right. You can tell. Doesn't that look like ham salad to y'all? Does to me. All right, so I'm going to take our blade out now. I'm officially finished with that. Now, I didn't want my celery, like I said, I still wanted to have that major crunch, and I want it to be this size right here. So that's the reason I didn't want to chop it originally in here, and I didn't want to add it, so I was through chopping. You can put egg. Y'all can put anything you want to in here. I know some of y'all are going to ask. You can put egg, and there's 1,000 recipes for ham salad. There's 1,000 recipes for about anything we fix. But this is just what I'm doing today, and I may make this again sometime. You'll say, well, he didn't add that last time. If I have something different, I might throw it in here because we cook like that. But this is the basic way we make it. A little bit of celery. We do put eggs in it sometime. But to be honest with you, I didn't have eggs ready, and I just didn't want to fool with them. And I had eggs this morning, and don't need eggs. So you just finish mixing it up in this container here. Now I didn't put any salt because ham is salty. I didn't put any pepper, and bologna's salty. I didn't put any pepper because Mama don't like pepper. Mama, if you'll get you a spoon, I'll let you do the sampling. Because if it suits you, Mama, it'll tickle me to death.
Oh, sure. You need your daddy here to sample. He
was our sampler, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he loved the bologna salad.
So I'll give y'all a close-up of it, what it looks like. Whoa, too close.
Put their eyes out.
It's good. Here, Mama. Take a taste. If you say it's good, we'll go with it. Come over here where they can see your reaction. They'll know if you're lying,
Well, if
Mama.
I make a trouble face.
Because that's what they're looking for. We are looking for that. Mama's verdict is in.
Very good.
Does it need more pickle?
Mm-mm.
Salt, pepper? Mm-mm. Good?
I like the celery. No, it's plenty salty enough.
Thumbs up, she says.
I like the crunch of the celery in it when I bite it too.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to put that in the chopper unless you don't like celery, unless you're trying to mix it fine. Just add that in last. But you've seen I made the whole thing right in there, and it's all mixed up. It's wonderful. And like I said,
You want to bite?
No, I'll eat it on a sandwich in a minute as soon as I get that pasta. I'm going to put this up in a bowl, and we'll be ready to have it for a sandwich. And now I'm going to switch gears and change over to the pasta salad because we'll have to have that with our sandwich. So this is a super simple, easy Southern Sunday luncheon. Now, what I started to say a while ago, if you don't have that leftover ham, or you can buy ham slices and do this, but if you don't have that, it will taste almost the same. Mama, I've not tasted of it. So is it taste about like it does when we just use bologna, or do you sit?
Yeah, it's all about the same, you know. It's
about the same, folks. So don't fret over not having a chunk of ham to add to it, and don't worry about, well, it won't taste right, because it does. I'm going to wash that out and get ready to make the dressing. So here it is, folks, bologna salad. Now, y'all going to be doing Christmas parties, New Year's Eve parties, and all that stuff. This is a wonderful little takeaway to the family, or just to have. It's wonderful, and it makes a lot. I just used about 4 pieces of bologna, and that ham. If I wasn't going to do that, I probably would have used a whole pack of bologna, and that would have been it, just our standard. Well, this is Fisher's thick slice, and we would use a whole pack. I just used about 4 slices. I did have the things laying here where I took them off, but Mama, she's done threw those away. But there was about 4 slices, I believe, of that and a chunk of ham, and that's lunch, folks. Y'all wait 2 seconds. I'm gonna reorganize here and come back and show you that quick and easy pasta salad. Hold on, okay? Okay, so the bologna salad, ham salad is made. Now this is the stack cooker bowl. I told you how wonderful those are. When we get through with this, it has a seal on it. I'll just put the seal on it and put it in the refrigerator. You can see through it enough to know it's pasta salad, and it stores well. So right now I'm just going to add olive oil. This is just extra virgin olive oil. And I'm just going to drizzle it enough to cover the top. Probably if I had measured it, it would have been about 2 tablespoons, maybe a tablespoon and a half. And this is for a little flavor, but it's also for a lot of looks. And this is just McCormick parsley. Just going to cover the top of it with that. And I'm going to stir that in. And that parsley and that olive oil, just get it all in there together. You can see how loose it is. That loosens the noodles up till they're not clumpy at all. I love it just like this. I love just olive oil, parsley, and that would be a good meal right there. Love that. But into here, I'm going to shake this buttermilk up. Let's see if I can get some measurement items here. Because I know y'all are going to say, how much was that? So into my Power Chef, I'm going to add 2 cups of buttermilk. I know this is a dry measure, but you can get the gist. So that's 2 cups of buttermilk. Get my... Mama's got these in a Ziploc bag. They'll stay snapped together, but Mama says she still wants them in a Ziploc bag. Now, if you buy a package of ranch dressing mix like this, I think 2 tablespoons is what a pack has in it. And I'm by the bulk, so I can I use a lot of ranch powder. Use it on chicken, use it on pork chops, use it on different stuff. So I buy the bulk.
Sorry about that.
And I'm going to put the rest of that tablespoon in there. So I'm putting 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing mix. And this is just the bulk. You can get it at the big store. You can get it at anywhere. Now this is lemon pepper. I use lemon pepper because it brings out the flavor in a lot of stuff. I could have put it in the noodles and stirred it in, but I want it blended well, and I'm just going to put a shake on both sides of this beater. So not even a teaspoon. This is Greek seasoning. Someone told me it had MSG in it. I looked on the back. It does have a trace amount of MSG. I'm going to try to find the kind that don't have it, but I've used this for years, and so I'm using it just a little bit more. So here is the same amount of Greek seasoning as I did lemon pepper, not even a teaspoon, but just a shake. If you don't feel comfortable with that, just leave that out, or find the one, I think they told me the low sodium kind has no MSG. No salt, not adding any salt. This is the magic ingredient for everything. We don't cook very many things that we don't add a little Morton's Nature Seasoning. It has salt too. Putting about the same amount of sprinkles in there. Not even a teaspoon. If you don't like that, leave that out. This is just minced onions. This is just Markham brand. It's onions minced. It's not powder. And this is just going to give you a little bit of onion flavor, and it'll need to set in order to really get it in there. And I'm putting not even a teaspoon of it. Now, for the mayonnaise, I've done got this 4 teaspoon here.
1/4 of a cup.
I mean, a 4th. Thank you, Mama, because you know I ain't hitting on all 8 cylinders. My mind says things.
Are you looking for another?
I'm getting a clean spatula because I've already had that
I
one.
started to say, there sits all the cups.
I didn't want to get that oil and parsley in this mayonnaise. So this is 1/4 of a cup. Mama, I forgot the sour cream.
The sour cream.
Mama's gonna fire me. I usually try to get everything out. Maggie's not the only one running around spinning today. I am too. Y'all have pets? Are they acting different today? Maggie's healthy, fine. She's not sick or nothing, but she's a little temperamental, isn't she, Mama?
Yeah, more than usual.
She hardly ever wants. She goes out once or twice a day during the day. She goes out in the morning. She goes out at night. But today it's like something's out there. She's got to get to it. So I don't know if she hears something, or sometimes she thinks if we're getting a delivery, if FedEx or UPS is coming, because they've spoiled her, and she thinks there could be a treat out there. True story. So this is 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise.
He did leave her a treat on the package yesterday.
He does all the time.
Yesterday.
They're so good to her. Even if they don't see her, they want her to have a treat. We have the best UPS and FedEx folks in this area. I hope you all do too. Because if you get deliveries and stuff, it means a lot. Mama, I need yet another spatula unless you want to just give me a spoon and I'll put some of this in there.
Oh, I'll get you a spoon.
Okay. I'm going to put that right there because it's dirty.
There you go, sir.
And put this right here because it's dirty.
Hand me those and I'll
Thank you, man. Mama's cleaning quick today.
clean them up.
So to this mixture now, I'm going to add just a tablespoon here or so of sour cream. This will just make it good and rich and hearty. Now I can use this spatula to wipe this clean. So that's a good heaping tablespoon of sour cream in there. If you don't like sour cream, you don't have to use it, but you won't really taste it in there. It just don't show up that good. And this is 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now I have already put olive oil over the noodles, but I'm also going to put a little bit of olive oil in the dressing. I could have used my funnel and funneled in, but I don't really have to. I've got it under control with that right there. Alright. All the ingredients are in the pool. Come on. Don't splatter nothing. Now I've got the whipper in there. And I'm probably over pulling, but I do that. Mom says it's done. Would you quit? She says the same thing about carrots, and then I end up with carrot mush. Because I like to pull it, don't you, Mama?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'm going to take this sour cream spoon, and I'm just going to taste of it. See what it needs. Doesn't need anything to me. It's ready to go. It's ready to be a part of this delicious.
Here, sir.
Almost like I want that right now, and don't be messing around. So here's your rotini, and it's just got enough olive oil just to keep the noodles loose. See how loose they are? That's all it really needs, and it's got enough parsley just to give it a little bit. And I could put parsley in this dressing as well, but that's not necessary. No, that's a lot of pecking. Sorry, but I don't want to waste any of that goodness.
You sure do make noise.
Thank you, Mama. So this can also be used for salad dressing, and we'll be having salad this week. So if I have any left, which I think I probably will, I'll just save it for salad. So I'm putting about half of it right now, just to see if that's everything I want in there. You can add tomatoes. You can add other things. Y'all see me add a little bit of minced onion just to be have a little onion flavor in it. And if we eat it right away, which we're going to, it won't probably show up as much as it will tomorrow after it's set.
Green onions cut up.
Green onions. Oh yeah, I would definitely have green onions in here. And if it's going to take it somewhere, I would probably finely chop some carrots and add in it for color. And I would probably put at least put tomatoes on top of it that could be stirred in. But and some olives, Mama said, some black olives. I mean, you can dress it up. Mama don't care for the olives and the tomatoes. We're not going to eat all this today. The tomatoes will make it a little waterier, and they tend to. Cold tomatoes don't, they lose some of their flavor. But that's it, folks. That is what I've been craving. Is my version of the garden rotini pasta salad. And when we'll eat what we want of this, I'll slap the seal on it, put it back in the refrigerator. Doesn't that look delicious even through there? So it's gonna be this is not even for real. Look at this. I just touched the side of that and it got on my, y'all know me. Please, there. It's going to be ham salad, bologna salad, sandwiches with pasta salad. There it is, folks. Mama, what are you having?
I'm having the same thing.
She's having the same thing. Mama, I thought you might whoop us up a dessert or something for lunch today.
We've got leftover pumpkin bread. It's very good.
Pumpkin bread. You can't hear her talking. She's got that water run. You'll never hear a word she says. But she said we got pumpkin bread, which is very good. And y'all seen us make it the other day for Thanksgiving.
Eat it and not let it go to waste.
And we're going to drink this delicious cold water. Someone asked if this pitcher was the Tupperware pitcher. Thank you, Mama. I've been needing a lot of extra help today. This definitely is a Tupperware pitcher. And we keep this in the refrigerator 24/7. It's always got cold water in it. Sometimes it will be floating with oranges or lemons or some other infusion fruit. But most of the time, it's just sitting in there. And it's so small. It doesn't take up much more room than a quart jar. But it holds 2 quarts. And this encourages Mama to drink more water because she'll say that when I open the refrigerator, that water looks so good, I have to have a little bit. But, I drink a lot of water, love water. But we use this most of the time always for our meals now. Mama's trying to do better on her sugar. And since it don't hurt me to do better anytime, I'm trying to do better too. We're giving it the old college try, aren't we, Mama?
I'm trying. I don't know how long it'll last.
Mama loves her Coca-Colas and she loves her Sprites. But I'm going to tell you, Mama has not had a Coca-Cola since when? For a week now?
Yeah.
She's not had any emergencies or nothing like that. She just checked her sugar a little more often because the doctor said, so how often do you check your sugar? And Mama says, well,
Not so
she
good.
said every day I want the sugar checked twice.
Or more. What did you
So
have
Mama
in
started
here?
acting good. Nothing. That was something you had there, Mama. Yeah, it was something. She's asking me about a bowl. It's clean. It's just you had it over here. You laid it over here when you come over and do this. Something you set it down. Anyway, back to y'all. So I was chasing a rabbit. So Mama's trying to do better on her sugar, which I'm glad. I get on to her. But she is drinking Coke Zeros and Sprite Zeros, and she's liking them, tolerating them. And I've been drinking them. I don't drink much Coke. I can go without it much, but I'm trying to do better too. So this is not low sugar. I know some of you go, well, you ain't doing no better today, but we won't eat all this. We just gonna do a portion of it, and we'll cut down on something else. And that pumpkin is not low sugar either. But we had protein for breakfast. We had scrambled eggs and a piece of toast. That's not that bad. And so now we can have a little bit of this, and then for supper tonight, I promise, will be low sugar. And that's if we even have supper.
We didn't have none last night.
None. We had nothing. We worked on those trees I talked about. I told you, I said, if we get out here and cook, or if I decide to make that pasta salad tonight so it'll be set overnight, I'll show y'all. It didn't happen. Mama worked me awful hard.
We quit early, though.
What? 8:30 is not early, Mama. Mama worked me awful hard to try to get these trees up. She's got a deadline. That deadline is going to be December the 1st. Everything in her house will be decked out for Christmas. Now, my house knows no Christmas except for a wreath on the door. I don't put up a tree. Somebody asked that question yesterday. No. Because why would I need a tree at my house when Mama's house looks like Christmas Wonderland? And I'm over here a lot. So I do enjoy Mama's trees. And I do even have I do have a tree over here. She calls the one in the sunroom where I always sit your tree. So that's my tree. So I will sit and I will enjoy it. And it'll be great. But folks, we're going to go and have this super simple luncheon. Now, here's another thing about this super simple luncheon. If it wasn't for Tree Day yesterday, I would have had all this made and in the refrigerator. We could have come home from church, pulled it out, made a sandwich, we've been done. Sat down and eat. But instead, it's later than lunchtime. So that's the reason I said we probably won't have any supper either.
Eating very late.
Oh, that coffee is so good. Anyhow, Mama, if you'll get the bread, you want toasted bread or you want not with bologna? And we'll have this pasta. We're going to let you folks go. I'm sure y'all are through with lunch. The time I get this posted, I know you will be. So we're going to have this. This is our super simple Sunday luncheon today.
That was a tongue twister, wasn't it?
It was easy for me to say. Mama, tell the folks goodbye. Look at Mama and her pretty. This will probably wrap it up, folks, for fall. She's got a dress on that matches.
A skirt. Mama.
Well, okay, a skirt. I don't know. Here, there. See Mama's shoulder.
Oh, wow.
I like to brag on you, Mama. And them shoes are pretty, too, Mama. Them white socks and them.
Well, I pulled off my boots.
Sandals was boots this morning at church.
Are you making fun of you?
Never.
Never.
You look pretty, Mama. You wiping right on top of me.
Sorry.
This will probably wrap up fall. I'd say next week it'll go to Christmas. Red, red, red.
Yeah.
Mama loves red.
That's my favorite color.
It really is. Her phone's red. She don't have a red car though.
No.
But
I could keep it shiny on these old
Mama,
dirt
I just
roads.
thought I could get you some red fuzzy dice to hang in the rearview mirror.
I don't think so. I don't believe I need fuzzy dice.
Can you imagine my mama running around with some red fuzzy dice?
Well, I could.
I would like
When
it.
I sit in there and they don't see all the wrinkles, they'll think I'm younger because I'm short and
Mama, you young. You awful young.
no.
Folks, we're going to go. We're going to say y'all have a great day. Find you something good to eat. Make you some memories. And enjoy today. Enjoy your family. Enjoy all the comings and goings of the day. And just have a good time. So, say goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
If we do anything later, we'll come back and let you show it. We'll show you. Okay, bye.
Bye.